Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Toonami, most of it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Toonami announced Food Wars, which, according to Jason DeMarco, Hamtaro's not a Toonami show, but oh sure, we can have Eppi Popic, or whatever it's called, and Food Wars, which are not Toonami shows, by the way. Toonami's an action-packed block. It's always supposed to be. Don't break something that isn't supposed to be broken, or you're just killing the brand. Toonami is not an anime block. It is an action-packed block. It doesn't matter if it's cartoons or animes. As a matter of fact, the first share of Toonami was not anime, to most people's surprise. So the biggest thing, though, that will start on the 4th of July weekend for 1 a.m. for the Food Wars thing. But something that got to me was the announcement of My Hero Academia being moved to 3:30 a.m. For anyone who doesn't know. So the network decided that they would move My Hero Academia to 3:30 a.m. after it, up to this point, had been either at 11:30, I think it was 11:30, or midnight. It was either midnight or 10:30. Multiple different times. It had been switched back and forth, but still, nonetheless, reasonable hours for a show like that. So My Hero Academia was doing very solid. Obviously, it wasn't beating Dragon Ball Super, because Dragon Ball Super is the flagship, program on Toonami. But it was still up there with Attack on Titan, and Sword Art Online, and all those other, high-tide shows right now. But someone on Jason DeMarco's Ask page actually asked Jason DeMarco about 15 minutes ago, saying, why did My Hero Academia move all the way back to 3:30 a.m.? You did say that you guys don't care about ratings as much as before, but this move sounds particularly cruel. And this is what Jason DeMarco says, and quote, "People weren't watching it where it was. If everyone who is mad about the move has watched the show when it was in its earlier time slot, it wouldn't have been moved. It's really is that simple, and don't worry, I am sure it will be moved back at some point. We have a lot of lineup changes happening this year." End quote. Okay, first and foremost, Jason DeMarco, you are wrong, okay, about the ratings, because we see the ratings every week, bro. My Hero Academia isn't beating Dragon Ball Super, so if you were expecting it to have over Dragon Ball Super numbers, then I could understand this move. But you're flat out saying that it's in general of My Hero Academia not getting good enough ratings. As a matter of fact, competing from last week, NHL Finals, it was the second highest rated show behind Dragon Ball Super. So, can you please explain to me where this makes any sense? Okay? It's kind of funny because the way he kind of words this kind of just reminds me of the fact, actually there were other comments that he has since said on Twitter, but I'm not going to get into that. But in some of the comments he had said on Twitter since he posted this, because there were a lot of people that were replying to him and hitting him up on Twitter, about this, move. This is probably even going to get worse than, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, because we all know that people were pissed about that being moved to 3 a.m., and that it was immediately moved back to, a reasonable time slot. Now, I don't think JoJo was doing good, because I was looking at the ratings. It wasn't doing good. So I could understand why he moved it back. But with My Hero Academia, I no, you're wrong, Jason. The numbers don't lie, and if you're trying to say that it's because of the numbers, then I guess every anime should be moved back, because My Hero has either been second or third usually in the ratings the last few weeks. So unless you are completely just trying to hide behind the network's decision, then which I can understand if the network tells him, look, we have to bring this back, we have to put this back, maybe they're not getting season 4 of My Hero Academia, maybe that's why they're doing this. But if you're just gonna give people a bullcrap answer like that, then it invalidates your argument. It invalidates your argument because we see the ratings every week. We literally see the numbers every week. So you can't just come out here and say, oh, well, people weren't watching it, because we know that's bullcrap. Okay, so that makes the statement invalid automatically. So I'm thinking that this was a network decision, and Jason is just trying to come up with an excuse to why it was moved. Now, it's not going to be this Saturday. It's going to be next Saturday. For anyone who's confused, the schedule will still be the same as always. It will be on 10:30. I would suggest people to if you really want to support My Hero Academia at a 10:30 time slot, or at an earlier time, or at an early time. I mean, even at midnight, it's still it'd still be at a reasonable time slot. If you want it at a reasonable time slot, watch it this week. Make sure to watch it this week. Support the shows you want to support. But I've seen some stuff DeMarco's been putting on Twitter, and he's been saying, like, if people would watch it, we wouldn't be moving it, right? Here's the thing. And this is what I've been saying for a while now, because he's using the excuse. He's using the excuse now of, well, people aren't watching it. Well, My Hero Academia, okay, is a show on the Funimation Now for free if you're, a subscriber, a paid subscriber of it, right? And you can watch it at any time, okay? Because Season 3 is already out, okay? It's already out. It's out there for everyone to watch, okay? I have been saying for, 2 years now? What have I been saying for 2 years? I've been saying this for 2 years. That shows on the Funimation Now that are already airing should not be on Toonami, because you can't compete with a freaking app. You can't compete with things already exclusively on the goddamn stream. I've been saying that. And now DeMarco's going to use that as an excuse? Even though My Hero is either second or third in the freaking ratings for the last 3 weeks? More than that, actually. I said they should have started with Season 3. Get the freaking exclusive premiere rights, pay Funimation whatever you get, so you can get a deal like you do with Attack on Titans, and start putting it out on the day so you get it before Funimation does. Well, same thing with Black Clover. Black Clover, you waited 8 weeks to decide to freaking air it. Okay, or whatever. You should have had that shit on the freaking block before Funimation even started airing it. Because Funimation now is 8 weeks ahead of where Toonami is. So, of course, when people watch Black Clover on Toonami, people are going to be like, well, we already know what happens because we're already watching it on Funimation. This is what I'm talking about with this. They need more exclusive titles on their program that they air first before anyone else. Streams and networks. Mostly streams. But of course, they don't listen to me. I've been only saying this for 2 years? Longer probably. That's why you're in this dilemma. Now, I don't know if they're getting season 4's premiere. I thought they were. I thought they were shoo-in because of how solid the numbers were for My Hero Academia. But I don't think they are now. I think this is being done to sabotage My Hero Academia. I think, and I could be wrong about this, but I think, this is my theory now, I think they're doing this to sabotage My Hero Academia because they're not getting it, they're not getting Season 4 premiere. So they're going to put it on the back half of the block and focus more on shows that are premiering. Which again, I don't know. I don't know why, like I said, they're airing Food Wars, because I don't know, I think that, isn't that title already on the 3rd season or something? So, from what I've heard about it. So, they're already on the 3rd season, so are you going to start at Season 3 or are you going to start at Season 1? Because if you start at Season 3, you're going to get ratings. Start at Season 1, you're not. If you truly say you don't care about the ratings, which I always called bullshit on that, by the way, when he said that. When he said he doesn't care about ratings. Every network cares about ratings. Okay? Every network cares about ratings. Okay? You're honestly going to tell me that you don't care about ratings. Okay? I said this before. When you get a new show, put it at the current season, like they did with One Piece the one time, where they didn't start at episode 1, they started where they felt, they needed to start. That's where they started. They gotta do that with other shows. Okay, they gotta do that with other programming. Okay, no more of this, we have to start here, or we have to start there. No, you start premiere of the show, or where the new season starts. That's where they need to be doing this. Because that is where you get the ratings, that is where you get the fan base drawn interest. Season 3 has already been done by the time they got to Season 3. Because they didn't start where they should have. Okay? And even not starting where they are, they did pretty good with My Hero. But now they're trying to justify this. Fans are in uprising. They've already, I've seen many comments already calling, them out about the statement that Jason made. And they should. They should. When someone spreads, something that isn't true, and it's clearly been factually known, you have every right to question that. Okay? You have every right to question that. Do not feel bad for questioning that decision, especially when there are numbers to back up and invalidate someone's statement, which it's clearly been shown. So that's what I got to take about this. I'm just really upset that DeMarco decided to come out and say this when it's clearly blatantly obvious that his statement is invalid. Again, I don't know what he's trying to do, if he's trying to, cover the network's tracks, or I don't know what he's doing. I'm not there. I don't work for him. I don't work for the network or whatever. So I don't know what the behind-the-scenes things are going. Obviously, there's some behind-the-scenes going. It's on there that DeMarco can't, talk about, which could be the reason why he's stating this to kind of, do, whether, back the network or whatever, because the network is, I don't know what the network's trying to do with My Hero Academia, but that's my take on this. But I wanted to put this information out there for people that are wondering what's going on, or what's happening. This is what's happening. If you support My Hero Academia, make sure to watch it this week and show Jason DeMarco and the network they're wrong. Though I don't even know why this is a statement, because I mean it's clearly obvious if you look at the ratings that they're wrong already. But so yeah, this is what I gotta say, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate if you like this video or my videos. Please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm here. Peace.